everyone, and happy Monday. Happy Victoria Day for anyone who celebrates. Probably only me. Um, anyone who else is part of the Commonwealth. But yeah, it's a holiday here in Canada, a statutory holiday, stat holiday. So I thought I would start these sprints off a bit early. I have invited some of the usual suspects, but as Sock and I were just discussing, a lot of people are just finishing work, which I absolutely appreciate. So and just to let everybody know, we're going to be probably only going till about 8 o'clock Eastern Standard, because I do got to get up and go to work in the morning. So yeah. But anyway, I have a co-host right now. We're hoping more people are going to pop in. So this way, introduce yourself and let us know what you're reading there, Sock.
I am Stock Marionette and doing business as Bargain Counter Argument. And today I am reading, let me get my little itty bitty booklight out there. I'm reading Well Actually by Maisie Eddings.
Ooh, cool.
This is the large print edition.
I was going to say that's a chunky book.
Yeah, it's the large print edition. The regular edition might have a different cover. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm enjoying it. I've never read Maisie Eddings before, but I'm really liking it. And it's a second chance romance, which is usually not my bag, baby, but I'm really liking this one. Because it's like the characters have done the work to...
Oh, there you go.
During the intervening years, you know, they've both done a lot of work, especially him. So it's a lot of fun. I'm enjoying it. How about you?
Excellent. I've got a couple things on the go as per usual. I've got a thriller. I was reading it yesterday. I haven't done any more reading on it yet today. Just checking to see the title again. Anatomy of an Alibi by Ashley Elston, which is like, how was a tagline? 2 women, 1 dead husband, and an alibi. So I'm down. And I decided to start a romance. And yesterday on Tiffany's Sprints, of course, Fiona was on there. And I always think of the author Heidi Swain when I think of Fiona, because she loves her books. And I happen to find one available. So I am going to be reading The Book Lovers Retreat. She does like chick lit. You won't be able to see it well on my Kindle. She does like chick lit, those British kind of chick lit books, which is exactly the kind of thing that I want. You know, not too spicy, but just a nice little romance. So
have you ever read Jenny Colgan?
Yes.
Is it that kind of vibe?
Very, very similar to that.
Nice. I really like her.
Yes. And this was a standalone, so I was very excited about it.
I'm almost done with this book, so I may have to switch, and I have a couple of Harlequin arcs I've been working on.
Oh,
well, I have 3, and I've started 1, which is The Trouble with a Fake Courtship by Maggie Weston, which is a Harlequin historical. It's set in early Victorian period. I'm really liking it, and if it continues the way it's going now, my review is going to be something like, it's books like this that make me, regret that they're phasing out, that they're discontinuing the line, because so far it's really good.
Oh, good.
So I might switch to that if I finish this.
Wonderful. Well, that sounds great. Yeah, I'm always interested to hear about the new Harlequin books coming out. Even though I haven't read a category in a little while, I'm still always interested.
Well, the other 2 I have downloaded are When Dr. Grumpy Met Her Sunshine.
Yes.
Which is medical. And then the other one is, it's got a horrible cover. It's the Saint-Tropez Bodyguard's Temptation.
It's got to be.
It is a bodyguard pop star romance, and they're both ladies.
Oh, yes.
And it's the Harlequin romance line, so.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah. So we got a little category sapphic, more lighthearted. It's not like it's a dramatic presents or something. It's.
Oh, yeah. No, I appreciate that, though. I have to go look at the cover now that I'm...
Well, the cover's horrible.
Well, that's why I have to go look at it, because...
Yeah, it's awful, but the story sounds like it'll be pretty cute.
Oh, God. Yes, I'm sorry, Harlequin. I'm not liking that at all.
It's got so many downvotes.
That is so badly AI'd or photoshopped.
Yeah, it's this bad Photoshop, and it's like the bodyguard's okay, but the pop star just looks like she's about to throw a hissy fit about, They
didn't take the green M&Ms out of the jar?
Something like that.
Yeah, some of the ones I'm just like, oh, and I showed it on a sprint. Oh, this has to be over a month ago. But I got an email from Harlequin that they wanted my opinion. Stupid them for asking and picking me as one of the people to reach out to, because they're changing the Presents covers. So
Again?
I guess they sent out this email to a whole bunch of people, and I panned them so badly. It was horrific, Sock. They're like these bright, like orange and pink and blue covers, and with like these like weird like art, like drawing art. They're horrific. Like the Presents covers have always kind of gone the same way. They're that very Dancing with the Stars look to them, right?
Well, the
And
new
even,
ones, yeah.
And even the older ones, they still had the circle cover. They still kind of kept to that whole. But these new ones, if they're changing them, and I said it point blank in my review of them, like in my final thoughts, I said, I will not buy these. As much as I love the authors, this is horrible.
Well, that's weird because, I mean, they just changed them within the last 4 years or so.
I know.
Which just sounds like a long time, except the Harlequin Presents line has been around for 50 years, over 50 years now. So
that's right.
And for a long time, they didn't change it at all.
No.
And then they changed it, and then they were like, oh, maybe that was a mistake, so we're going to compound that.
Yeah, and we're going to go completely into left field for the next ones.
Yeah. That doesn't sound appealing at all.
Yeah, no, I'm really, really hoping that they don't do it. I hope they get enough feedback like mine to not do it.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I love some of the authors. I'm friends with some of the ladies who write these books, and I'll read their books, but I'm like, I just can't. Anyway, I can't go there.
Yeah.
It was horrible. But anyway, let's see what everybody else is up to here. Mary Jo is here. She says, hello, everyone. I'm reading Our Perfect Storm by Carly Fortune. Are you enjoying it, Mary Jo? I really do want to try one of her books. I did try one of her books, and I didn't like it. I'd like to try another one.
Canadian? I believe
is from and all the books take place like in places I've been to, places I've, vacationed in. And you're saying hello to Mary Jo.
Yeah, and I was here really early, so.
That's all right. And Kim says, hi, y'all. Started Mind Spinners by Sally Goldenbaum, number 3 in the Seaside Nurse. Excellent. And you're asking how her daddy's doing. And Cajun says, hi, everyone. I'm reading Buying Trouble, Real Estate Rescue, number 13. Excellent. And Willow Tree says, hello, everyone. I will be popping in and out during this sprint. I will be listening to A Deadly Inside Scoop by Abby Colette. Excellent. And Dina's here. She says, hello, everyone. I'm reading The Dead Romantics. Ooh, that sounds good. And Ina says, hello, all. Oh, Bee's here. Hi, Bee. She says, so fun to see you, ladies. Thank you for popping in, Bee.
I was actually in a live stream with her earlier today, and I was like, and then Sarah's starting early today. Oh. I watched Sarah at 7, and I was like, wait a minute. I take that back. That's wrong. And so I was able to,
nice,
help get the word out.
I appreciate that. Thank you. And Tanny says, hi, I have no idea what I'm going to be reading. I haven't decided yet. That's okay. And Ina's here. Hello. She says, I'm currently reading, she says up here, Accomplice to the Villain. I think Apprentice to the Villain is the first book in the series, if I'm correct.
Yeah, I think so. I think the latest one is coming out pretty soon, if it hasn't already, Adversary to the Villain.
I have the first one. I tried to start reading it, but it's back when I was 6, so I want to give it another try, because I think I would enjoy it.
Well, I read the first 2, and then I just kind of stopped caring.
That's fair. Cajun says, quote from my book, it is a cozy. Nothing good ever came out of a love triangle, including reader enjoyment of cozy mysteries. Big generalization, I know. Truth.
Draw me in here to be like, amen. Right.
And B says, I have When Dr. Grumpy Met Her Sunshine too.
Nice.
And I do love, because I did that book when I was doing my reviews of, like, not reviews, but my sharing of what's coming next from Harlequin. And I remember getting excited about that one because she was the grump and he was the sunshine, where usually it's the opposite, right?
Yeah, and he, on the cover, he seems to be in a wheelchair, so there might be some kind of disability
representation. Yes, oh, that's excellent. I will have to pick that one.
And again, if he's the sunshine, he's not, I get so tired of the disability, grumpy cliche.
Feel sorry for me.
So it would be nice to, if that's how it shakes out, I would be happy to see that.
Absolutely. Cozy Fan Bam says, happy Monday. I'm working late tonight, but have y'all to keep me company. Oh, thank you. After work, I'll be continuing in Death of a Cupcake Queen by Lee Hollis. Sending cozy vibes to all. Thank you so much.
Nice.
And crochet. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say I'm kind of like dressed like this because today I am. Hey, Brian.
Hey.
I'm a languishing Victorian spinster today. So
Wonderful. Hello, Brian. That's a different location for you. Are you at work?
I am at a satellite location. Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. This is. We have 2 locations in town, and this one the DAV rents out the building, so there's no one here. And my cell phone internet is not working. AT&T towers are down, I guess, in the area.
Oh no.
So it went down around 8:00 this morning, and I was watching. I forget who was watching BookTube,
Sure.
and it just started, twirling as I was eating breakfast. And I looked, I was like, oh, so it went down.
Well, we appreciate you coming on. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see if anybody. Well, I'm sure other people are going to pop on. So, like I said to everybody, pop in, pop out as you need to. What are you reading right now, Brian?
I am finishing up my the Myth Makers by John Hendricks. Almost done. I should finish it.
Wow.
If not this sprint, next sprint. I mean, it's a graphic novel, so I mean, it's not.
It's nice though, isn't it?
It's. I'm starting to like graphic novels a whole lot more as I get older, just because the imagination isn't quite as it used to be as a kid. Mm-hmm. And just having pictures there, my brain's like, oh look,
yeah,
it's easy. But it was still pretty interesting. And then if I finish that on this sprint, I'll switch on over to the Absolute True Diary of Part-Time Indian by Sherman Alexie. So.
Oh, fantastic! Yeah, I spent some time this morning putting my list together for June on the Range.
Okay.
Trying to see what books I want to read for June on the Range, and I'm going to try and fit a nonfiction in there as well.
All right.
Because my husband read Tombstone by, I can't remember, Tom somebody wrote it, but it's the story of Wyatt Earp.
Okay.
All right. My husband said he read it years ago and he really liked it. So I'm like, I will try a nonfiction. That might be fun too for June on the Range, right?
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Parameters of June. Oh, sorry.
No, you go ahead.
I was just wondering what the parameters of June on the Range are.
Read a Western.
Oh, okay. Western romance?
Yeah.
I used to read Western romances. Yeah. Much to, I'm sure, Michael K. Vaughan's chagrin. I used to read Western romances.
I think the only caveat is like it has to be a Louis L'Amour book and it has to be a Zane Grey. Or in order to participate fully, the tags is a Louis L'Amour and a Zane Grey, because those are like the kings of Western.
In addition to anything else you read that's a Western?
Exactly. Yeah, anything that's Western.
Anything
that's Western, but if you want to take the prompts,
fully, yeah,
it's one of those, one Zane Grey, one Louis L'Amour, which they're usually like 120 pages, 150 pages, 200. So
yeah,
I mean, that's a weekend,
or a couple hours for sock.
Yes. For my June on the Range, I'm going to try and redo Lonesome Dove, because I was reading that in March when my dad had his heart thing, and then went into a slump, and I kind of just forgot all that had happened. So I was like, well, I can go and redo it and reread. And then I have a Louis L'Amour and a Zane Grey, and then one more. It's called The Cowboys, and I forget the author, but John Wayne made a movie. It was made into a movie.
Okay.
And made a movie similar title, but I forget the exact author of it.
Fair enough. Yeah, I was having some fun doing that this morning. So get ready for June, because it's hot as Hades out right now. So
it'll be here before we know it.
This year is flying by.
It is. My boss and I are just talking about, because we say that every year. January for us always is pulling teeth. Like, we're looking at the clock and it's like, oh, it's January 1st. It's January 2nd. And then once you get past January, in my field, it just seems like it just skyrockets. It's like
Absolutely.
it's already May. So
absolutely. Mina says, rereading A Woman of Substance, Barbara Taylor Bradford, in anticipation of the new adaptation on BritBox. Oh, excellent.
Nice.
And Mary Jo says back, hi, Sock. Amy says, hi, Sarah, Sock, and everyone else in chat. I'm going to read Cold Case Obsession by Tara Taylor Quinn, TTQ. Excellent. And Anita's here. She says, hi, everyone. Today I'm reading Death at the Door by Olivia Black, and the first Sweet Magnolias book, which I forgot the name of, which is Stealing Home, I think is what the first one's called, by Cheryl Woods.
Anita. She gets a chant.
Yes, she does. Mary Jo says, for dinner we are having what's called a dump dinner. It's a one-pot meal. You cook some pasta, some type of pasta, add some ground beef and pasta sauce, then later add some shredded cheese. I am down for that.
And for dessert, a dump cake.
There you go. There you go. And Kim says spinner. So I think her book was the Golden Bomb book was something spinners.
Moon spinners?
Moon spinners. It says it down here. She said moon spinners. Should have said moon spinners. Fair enough. Emily says, hello from Maine. I am reading Mad Mabel by Sally Hepworth. That is on my list to get to.
Is that a new one?
Yes. And Cass says, good evening. I'm reading an atmospheric mystery set in Crete. The Tavina at the
Taverna.
Sorry?
Taverna.
Thank you.
It's the word tavern with an A on the end. It's
thank you.
Taverna.
At the Edge of Night by H.Y. Hannah has Mary Stewart moon spinner vibes. Excellent.
Boy, people are spinning moons all over the place.
Right? And Kim says, my daddy is doing pretty good. He is back to planning to go to Missouri to see the new great-grandbaby due in June. That is fantastic.
Yay. Wonderful.
Yes, you've got to have something to keep going for. Telling you. Makes all the difference.
Well, that and golf.
Yeah, that and golf. Mary Jo. Tanya says hello.
Amy.
And Mary Jo says, glad your dad is doing well, Kim. We said because my dad's birthday, would have been my dad's 77th birthday on Saturday. And my mom and I were talking about it, and Mom goes, oh, he's out golfing right now. I said, he's golfing every day. That's what heaven is. Like, you get to do all these things all the time. Mm-hmm. And I said, and Grandma's making him liver and onions for dinner tonight, because that would have been what he would have, And Mary says, Dad, glad your dad's doing good. And Tanny says, good to hear, Kim. Amy says hi to Brian.
Hello, Amy.
And Cajun says, Louis L'Amour was my daddy's favorite author. Well, and Danielle Steele, go figure. And his headstone has a book with Louis L'Amour's name on the spine.
Oh, nice.
That is very
cool that he has a headstone, but if you gotta have a headstone.
Right? Right? And Pamela's here. She says, hi, all. I'm reading The Crystal Cave by Mary Stewart. Excellent. Hey, Esther Jane. She says, hey, I am trying yet another book in my ever-ending looking for something to grab me. I am reading The Last One at the Wedding by Jason Rockenach, I think. That's a thriller, I think. And Cajun says it's 92 degrees here. She's across the lake from me. And Cajun, it's about that here too right now. It's gross.
Yeah, I mean, I remember how much she was suffering with all the snow they were getting. Like,
we
so
literally
much of
get
it.
extremes. There's no in between, like. And Roxy says, socks, your hair is pretty.
You, Roxy.
Ooh.
I got it cut a week ago, and I'm experimenting with how I want to curl it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. And of course, you got to put the tiara on.
What?
You got to make sure the tiara goes on.
Yes. Well, I figure if Queen Camilla, with her hair style being what it is, if she can make it work, then there are no rules.
And Tanya,
thank you, Roxy.
Roxy says, hi, everyone. Hey, Roxy. And Tanya says, holy cow, it's only 12 degrees Celsius here. And I think that she's in Quebec. So, Tanya, it is currently 29 degrees Celsius with the humidity. The humidity is disgusting. And Roxy says, Brian, your hair is pretty too. He's also trying a new way of curling it now.
Yes.
Yeah. It's working. It's working.
It really is. It really
the
is.
luscious locks.
My uncle was follically challenged as well, and he used to always joke that he would go get his hair cut, and it was just like one hair. He'd be like, "It was this one," like. Danny says 53 Fahrenheit. Kim says, "Thanks, Joe. We are all excited about the baby, no doubt." Oh yes, B says Sock's haircut broke the internet.
No.
Oh yes, sorry,
Because-
Tanya. My apologies. You're not in Quebec. You're in Nova Scotia.
I think she says that because they first saw it. She and a bunch of people first saw it during a live stream, and I posted a picture in Discord because I wasn't on camera at that point. So I posted a picture in Discord, and everybody was flocking to see it. So she had Discord open while she's trying to do a live stream, and you could just hear all the Discord notifications popping up.
That's hilarious. She says, "What on earth? Whoops, that's okay." So we're caught up on comments. It's about 20 after 5 my time. So we will jump into a sprint till the top of the hour. Does that sound good to everybody? Oh, wait, Tiffany just showed up. Yay! Tiffany!
Oh, sorry, I'm late. I was trying to get some stuff.
Do not
done.
apologize. Like I said, pop in and out whenever you can. So what are you reading tonight, Tiff?
I finished 2 books today. So
That we shall celebrate.
I know. So I am reading Be My Ghost, the first in the, I don't know, Haunted B&B. I'm not sure what the series is called, by Carol J. Perry.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started a hockey romance. I don't know what it's called.
The
Hatefully
Sabres
Yours.
are going to beat the Canadiens tonight. Is that what it's called? Because I'm pretty sure that's what it's called.
Be what it's
It's hockey in
called.
my house. It's hockey in my house right now.
Yeah, no, for sure. I don't blame you. Yeah, I would say
Yep.
so.
Garrett's on the edge of his seat, but I have to because I can do it right now, Tiffany.
There you go. Oh, God.
I am currently in control.
I have to put my hair up. It is so hot out.
Oh yeah, we know. Roxy says,
Oh, I see. On midweek motivation, when somebody finishes a book, I hold up one of the stuffed animals and give a little backstory about it.
"There you go. That works too. I like it." Roxy says, "Don't worry, Sarah. You and your hair is always pretty. The best or best for last." Thank you, Roxy. I appreciate that. And Danny says hi to Tiffany. Mary Jo says hello to Tiffany. Ina's having blueberry waffles. Is this dinner?
Yeah.
That sounds delicious. We're having hot dogs and potato chips because why not? Roxy says hey to Tiffany. Amy says hi and yay, Tiffany.
Hey,
Oh,
everybody.
Roxy says I finished watching Off Campus last night and I enjoyed it. She says
Yes. Yes.
that's a hockey one, right? Another hockey one.
Yes.
Tiffany's eyes lit up with that one.
Like 3 of the books.
I'm like, do you know me at all?
Right?
I have 3 of the books which I haven't started yet, so I'm like, I think I want to read the books before I watch the show.
The only thing with reading the books, and you might be fine. Like, I don't think I could read the books now. I don't know. You might be younger than me, but I don't know if I could read the books now because I feel like I'm very far removed from college. But I read the first one like 10 years ago, so maybe. But I don't know that I would enjoy it the same way. But that's just because the older I get, the more I'm like, can't you just make them a few years older so I don't feel so uncomfortable?
Right.
Like,
Yeah, that's, I mean, some new adult college age romances are fine. But I am aware that like their parents are usually my age in the stories.
Tell me about
Like,
it.
my mom is in her 50s, and I'm like, oh, is she now? She single?
Same we're reading the Babysitters Club books, right, Tiffany? Your mom is what? 40 what?
exactly.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
That's far too
Because
young to be
I'm-
having children. What are you thinking?
Because I'm 55 now, I think.
You think?
Yeah.
Haven't
Math is
decided.
not my strong suit.
That's all right. That's all right. It's like at the hospital, every time I go, you get a wristband, regardless what you're there for. They just give you a wristband, I guess, in case you get lost. They can't scan you and know where
Yeah.
you are. but it says your age. It says like F for female and then 47. And I'm like, that's very offensive in my culture. So I'm going to ask you to remove it. I don't want to look at my age.
Oh my gosh. I had
Kind
a
of
friend
proud
who
of my age.
I had a
You
friend
know?
who got pregnant. Like, I don't know. I think we were over 40, maybe 41.
Mm-hmm.
And they had on her file geriatric pregnancy.
Oh, good
Like
Lord.
that's what it said on her file. But that just meant because they had to do all the extra tests.
Of
But
course.
if I would have seen it, and it be about myself, I would have felt the same way. She was like, really?
I think that any pregnancy where the mom is like over 35.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. So they have to do extra testing.
Yeah.
And different stuff. Yeah. But
That's insane to think about.
It's like kind of do you have to use that particular term?
You're right.
Yeah. Maybe try something
A
else.
more mature pregnancy.
in fairness, I don't think that they thought that their patient would see it.
You know.
I mean, that's just whoever came up with that term in the first place.
Sure,
Right?
I agree.
Or they
I
could
think
have
that's probably
high risk pregnancy and then like age in parentheses.
I think that high risk pregnancy for a pregnant woman might scare them more, though. Like, I wouldn't want somebody to see that and then like their heart rate accelerates because they're worried. You know, I don't.
You're
know.
already stressed out.
Yeah, I could see that being. But I agree. There could be a very more friendly term to be used.
Yeah.
I think just very medical people thinking about it.
Yeah. And then when you go, wait a minute, and they're like, it's a clinical term, and that's what it means. And it's like,
Right.
yes. And tomatoes are a vegetable, but we're not putting them in fruit salads. I mean, tomatoes are a fruit, but we're not putting them in a fruit salad. So
Right. And I know this isn't the same thing, but I was scrolling through Facebook the other day. Well, speaking of like medical, like naming things, and they're doing for people up here, even though we have OHIP and whatever, so your medical care you don't have to pay for it. A lot of people still don't go to the doctors to get tested for certain cancers, cervical cancer being one in women, just because some people don't have doctors and whatever the case may be. So they had a clinic that they opened up at a shopping mall, but it was like in a bus. So you could go and get checked if you didn't have a doctor and blah, 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 blah. So somebody in the comments, I thought it was hilarious. They said, like, you missed the joke because you could have called these parking lot paps. And it would have been like, I just cracked up laughing at that. I'm like,
Oh my
well,
goodness.
marketing, right?
it's like something a fraternity would organize in an
Legitimately,
80s college comedy.
Is this legit?
You'd be like, I don't know, Patrick Dempsey's going to jump out from behind a...
Yeah, McDreamy.
Well, I was thinking of his movies he was in the 80s.
Oh, yes. And Lauren says, it is hot in Rhode Island as well. It's 85 degrees. Tomorrow it will be 93, and Wednesday will be 92.
Rhode Island is very close to where I am, so...
It is
I
hot.
hear you.
It is hot.
Mm-hmm. And Anita says, hey, Tiffany and Brian.
Hey, Anita.
Hi, Anita.
And Lauren says, I had hot dogs last night. We just wanted quick and easy because it's disgusting out. So Anita says, the name of my book was Stealing Home by Cheryl Woods. Yes.
Nice.
And B says, I read the whole series off campus and enjoyed them.
I did too. I enjoyed all of them too.
Mm-hmm.
B, I do need to know which one's your favorite though, or at least what couple is your favorite.
Kim says, I had barbecue sandwiches and French fries for lunch dinner. Delicious.
I call it liquor.
Right? I'm at the age where I can date the son or the dad. It's nice to be versatile, isn't it, Roxy?
On the part where I could split the difference between dad and grandpa, so.
And Mary Jo is laughing at Roxy. And Cajun says to Roxy, I once had the dad ask me out after breaking up with the son. Just no. Oh, good Lord. That's a romance novel right there on Kindle Unlimited.
That is.
On Kindle Unlimited, yes.
And B says, yep, I was pregnant at 36 and it was geriatric. How about pregnancy at a certain age?
Perfect.
I agree.
Perfect.
And Rox says, oh, Lord, to Cajun, that is crazy. Mary just says, yeah, just no, Cajun, ew. Brian the Reader says, hi, all. Just about to have dinner, and then I'll be reading, A Box Full of Darkness by Simone St. James. Speaking of Canadian authors. Wonderful. And Lauren's asking, where are you from? If you're meaning us up here, I'm in Toronto, Canada. And Sock, you're where?
In Central Connecticut, Middletown. She might have been asking me because I said I was close to Rhode Island. So
That's right. So that's what I'm thinking that she was asking you. Yeah, good point.
I'm pretty much true to our name. I'm pretty much in the middle of the state.
Fair. And Bran says, trying to enjoy the last bit of the long weekend up here in Ontario. Hello, fellow Ontarian. It'll be much better without the mini heat wave we're having. I couldn't agree more. Please tell me you're up in cottage country or somewhere near a lake, like all those lucky people. And Lauren says, I'm doing overtime until 8 o'clock tonight, so I don't know what my dinner is going to be, but it's probably going to be quick too. Yep. Oh, and here you go. B says, oh, the Deals couple is my fave, no doubt, but I actually grew in my fondness for all of the couples upon reading the short stories in book 5.
I agree.
There you go.
I think my favorite are Dean and Allie, but I love Garrett and.
Now, I have a question. Off campus, this is like Briar U Next Gen.
This is the original, and Briar U is the second one. And then
okay.
Now the next gen is the Graham Effect and all that. That's their kids. So there's
okay. Oh, these are the El Kennedy series.
Yes. So there's off campus, and there's Briar U, and then there's the next gen.
Okay.
Because I have Graham Effect, but I also have like the Score, the Deal, and I can't remember what the third one is. I have
the Deal, the couple in the Deal. The Graham Effect is their daughter.
Okay, so those are the ones I should read first.
I was gonna say, so you should really read them in that particular.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, Storm, if you're listening, I did say reading series in order.
I'm proud, Storm.
I'm learning, Stormy. But anyway, we will jump into a sprint. Sound good, everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Excellent. All right. So happy reading, everybody.
Right. Happy reading.
So how did everybody do?
Almost finished.
Ooh, nice.
Excellent.
Once again, as a reminder, I'm reading Oh, Well, Actually by Maisie Eddings. Very good. I'm really liking it. Never read anything by her, but I think I will definitely read more.
Excellent.
Brian?
I am at a portal point with this book. There's like sections in it where like if you don't understand what's going on, because it's talking right now, it's in like literature or talking about how J.A.R. Tolkien and C.S. Lewis met, and then kind of their backgrounds, and like the first portal was understanding what was it, the roots of myths. So you get into that, and then the next one now is origins of fairy tales. So like
cool.
if you have a basic understanding, you can skip these portals, but they have like a little latch that you open up that the reader goes into, and then there's these two characters that are kind of guiding you along the story of how these two men met. And it's pretty interesting.
What's the book again?
The Myth Makers by John.
Okay, yeah. Gotcha.
It's a graphic novel, so I mean, it's
right.
But yeah,
Excellent.
about you, Tiffany.
I forgot I needed to edit a video. So I am working on editing my April wrap up, which will be up tomorrow. So I definitely need to get it done. So I'm close though. I'm close.
That's all right.
Yeah. How about you, Sarah?
And I got about 6 or 7% into The Book Lover's Retreat by Heidi Swain. Her books tend to be a little on the chunkier side. I think it's over 400 pages, but it's a chick lit novel. And I didn't read what it was about. I just saw that it was a standalone. My library had it, and I knew it was a chick lit. So, but it's about 3 friends who spend the summer at like a cottage in the Lake District in England, and kind of, I guess, what they're going to be up to over the summer. So far it's cute. I like her writing. So yay on that one. And we will jump back into the comments. And Tanya says, you can send a little of the heat over my way, just not too much.
I always can.
I'll send it that way. Which way would be Nova Scotia? I think it's that way.
Any time of year, I can send heat your way.
Right. Tiffany's got all the heat down there. Lauren says, yeah, you're not that far. I'm in northern Rhode Island, closer to the Massachusetts line. And Roxy says, I liked the beginning of the last episode. If you know, you know.
Okay.
Tiffany's like, okay.
Well, I mean, I watched them. I don't know what happened where, because I was watching it with a friend and we like kind of, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like if you start a series after it's out and you read them like in a clump, you're like, I don't know which book this happened in this book.
Yes.
You know, so to speak. It's kind of that
Wondering
way.
if it was some sort of chicka chicka bow wow situation, if you know what I mean.
I mean,
If
that's
Roxy's talking about it, I'm assuming.
that's a fairest guess. Yeah.
Very fair assumption.
You know.
Brian's like, do I need to be here for this, or can I just go? I'm going to go get a 7-Up.
I'm good.
Mary Jo says, gonna be back a little late, just eating dinner. Then have to clean up and take out the trash and recycling to the curb. No problem.
Oh, did I explain what dinner was? Oh, sorry.
Did you? No, you did not tell us what dinner was.
Oh, well, you know, we have our big meal at lunch. So when I talk about dinner, lunch, we had salads, and we were going to have Cincinnati chili, but then we just decided that was heavier than we really wanted. So instead we had this was a special buy at Aldi a bit of time ago, and they're these like, we had some scallop and cheddar shrimp, not shrimp, scallop and cheddar bites. So like wrapped in some kind of breading, and then you put them in the oven, and also shrimp and queso bites.
Wow.
They were very nice. And we had those with a salad, and it was quite lovely.
Very nice. And Rena says, hi guys, happy Monday. Happy Monday to you as well. And Tyler says, "Hi guys, happy Monday." He says, "Today is Victoria Day." Yes, it is. Happy Victoria Day. All the fireworks were going off last night till like 2 a.m.
Oh,
This is legally the only day, I think it's in Ontario, that you're allowed to shoot off fireworks. But they buy them and they'll set them off for Canada Day. Like legally, I mean legally, like in your own home, like at your own house. They have firework displays for Canada Day and stuff, but these are the only ones you can do by yourself. So, but people stock up and they'll shoot them off for every bloody thing all summer, much to the cat's chagrin.
Sounds like my neighborhood.
yeah, it's about the same here.
I did laugh because I saw another notice on Facebook from the town over Oshawa, where they have this old historic home, and it was actually the house that was used for in the X-Men movies. It was the estate, Xavier's estate. That was what the house was used for. But they put a notice up that there was going to be like shooting there, like guns, just to let people in the neighborhood know, if you hear gunshots, don't alert the police. We're filming a movie. And the comments were hilarious. They're like, "What else is new for that neighborhood? Like gunshots going off all the time." Thanks for letting us know. Like
they using live ammo for a movie,
right? But I guess you're going to hear the gunshots. I guess I don't know.
Even blanks, because that's how people die.
Yeah. Well, that's how that famously a couple of people have passed away that way.
Mm-hmm.
True. Yeah, when I was in college, because it's not far from where I went to college. I went to college. I didn't graduate college, but anyway, because I took journalism, we had to do a photography course, and we got to go there because it's the grounds in the back. So if you've ever seen the movie Billy Madison, where he's laying in the pool in the back, that's at the back of that house. So we were all there and got to like do photography and stuff. It was very, very cool.
Oh, that's
I actually looked at getting married there, but it was way out of our budget.
That's neat.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pat says, "Hello everyone. Still reading From Cradle to Grave by Reese Bowen. 30% in and loving it," she says. And she's giving everybody the don't forget to hit the thumbs.
We love the support.
Right, 100%. And Tiff says, "Hey, Dorina, Tyler, and Pat, happy Victoria Day to you, Tyler." Pat says, "Here we go, 39 in chat and 23 thumbs up. Come on, people, hit those thumbs up."
I'm working on it.
Get them, Pat.
And Pat was asking when we started, and Tiff answered. Thank you, Tiffany. And Nita says, "I read about 2 chapters." And Pat's looking cool. Scare yourself there, Tiff?
I don't know where the sound came from.
It's not from my phone.
Oh, no, you're good.
Okay.
You're good.
I did it. I was like, did my thumb make sound? Because if it did, y'all are.
Oh, and now we got a thumbs up from Tiffany.
And now she created a bubble of.
If my thumb
up,
can
that's
make
right.
sound, y'all in trouble.
I was laughing. I did catch the sprints. I think it was on Roxy's channel the other night where y'all were trying to do the heart. Like trying to make the heart, you and Blake or something like that.
Yeah.
What is with the generation do heart like? You just do heart like that. Like, right? Come on, guys.
Like, what is this?
I did it.
I did it. I do like the lazy one that was it Lee posted. She's like, you just cross your fingers like that or something. Like the super late just supposed to, I guess, I don't know. And Willow got to 38%. Oh, and it's officially been a sprint. Cajun finished her book. Oh, yay, Cajun!
Hold on. We shall celebrate, and because we need more fireworks on Victoria Day, we'll just
absolutely want. But these ones don't make noise, so I'm cool with them.
There you go. That's right. They don't scare our animals.
That's right. It says got to chapter 20 in Accomplice to the Villain. Excellent. Pamela is at page 244 of 529. Oh, you're making progress. That's a chunky book. Amy says, I read 13 pages. And Kim got to 31%. Well done, Kim. Lauren says, I'm listening to a true crime podcast because I've been kind of in a reading slump with my audiobooks and my physical books, but this true crime podcast story is really good so far. Excellent.
Good.
Good.
Oh, that pulled out.
Lauren says, I've listened to it all day while I was working. Oh, and we have a newcomer. Lee is here. Hello, Lee. Welcome, Lee.
Hello.
Thank you for joining.
Well, thank you for inviting me. I'm sorry I was late because traffic was ridiculous.
Don't apologize. I started early, so we're it's a little bit of a strange Monday today, but just because I'm at home, so I thought, why not?
There you go.
Why not? What you reading there, Lee?
I am reading middle grade. It is the Hurricane Heist, which is the second book in the Sherlock Society by James Ponti.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Kind of a dual mystery, something his grandfather was part of when he was younger, and now they're going to try to solve it now.
Okay.
Oh,
All
cool.
right.
Cool.
All right. Come say hi. Go. Come
One
on.
of the books for middle grade May that I have, I'm going to do a reread of City Spies by James Ponti. Because I read it years ago, and I want to continue on with the series, but I thought, give the first one a reread, then I can continue on with the series.
Hi.
And hello, Kairu.
Yeah.
He had
One of our mascots has arrived.
All right.
Cajun finished a book, and
Cajun finished a
Kairu
book.
is on camera. Now
Yeah.
all we need is Presley, and I will have bingo.
And if Presley was still with us, we
Yeah.
would.
Oh,
Hi.
Yeah, you didn't hear? Presley
no,
passed away
I
a few
missed
weeks
that.
ago. Yeah, Presley passed away a few weeks ago.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, that's all right. Believe me, I wish he was still could still be on camera, but it was.
I mean, I was saying I'm so sorry. I meant I was sorry for your loss.
No, I understand, but no, he'd been a little sick for a while, and we got him at the emergency vet on the Saturday morning. We were hoping it was just going to be, let's take out his tooth, give him some penicillin, and send him home. But as soon as the vet took a look at him, she said he had cancer under his tongue. And it was very aggressive cancer, like without doing any tests, so we made the decision right there and then, because she said we could give him painkillers and send him home with you for the weekend. We could say our goodbyes. And I said, that's unfair to him.
Yeah.
That's not.
Yeah, they can tell if they can just tell from a visual examination.
Right. She says, I've seen this before, she said she says, I could send you to an oncologist for a surgery. And she said, but really, let's be realistic. And I really appreciated that, because I talked to, actually, of all people, I talked to a potential client of ours this week who was in financial distress, and she had just had to put her dog down the night before. And she was telling me how she spent something like $10,000 because they told her they thought that the dog would be but like don't give people false hope. There are some vets that just, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I as hard as it is to do, I'd rather you be honest with me.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, but Missy just showed up, so hopefully we'll get her on camera instead.
There you go.
But we did pick up his ashes on Sunday, and we brought them home. So Presley's now back home.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Come on, Moo. And Barbara says, hey, Barb's here. See, there we go. Now it's officially a sport.
There we go. I missed.
Hey.
Did you hear we needed to see your face? Hi, could you move now? Because I
Now
can't
we
read.
need Casper singing in the background, and we're all good.
That's right. But Brian's off location today.
Yeah, I can't have him. I'm at usually I do sprints through my phone because I don't have internet at home, but AT&T is down in my area, so I'm at a satellite location at a DAV. Well, this is our building. Like this, we own this building, but we don't use it, so we let the DAV rent it out, and that's why we have flags and things like that.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Gotcha.
It's nice that you got it to use, though, if you need to.
That is
Yep.
nice. That is really nice.
Missy, hi. Yes. Barb says, look who's back. Afternoon friends reading The Astral Library by Kate Quinn. Love it. Just ate Jimmy John's and a cookie. Yum. I have not tried Jimmy John's. We don't have them up here. But
Oh, I love Jimmy John's.
I've heard they're good. You're heavy, you know that? She's been so affectionate ever since we lost Press. Like, it's kind of been nice. It's like she knows, And Cajun says, hey to Barb, good to see you. And Barb says, you too, Cajun. Lauren says, Sarah, what was the name of the book you said you were reading? It sounds good. I'm going to put it on my TBR. It is The Book Lover's Retreat by Heidi Swain. She is a British author. Don't knock over my drink. Thank you. Cajun says, true, Tiffany. A series is a long story that I break up with other long stories to me. I know what happens, just not always in which book in the series. So true.
Exactly.
Zook is here. We're seeing lots of people we haven't seen in a little while. She says to Lauren, I'm on the MA line, Massachusetts line 2. I just joined the sprints. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon to you, too.
Afternoon.
Oh, and here, Mia says, Brian, it's always nice to see you, but I'm missing Casper. And we had some lovely songs from Casper last night, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were getting dinner and a show. Absolutely.
There's a couple videos coming up where he does it again. So he doesn't go as long because I cut it out because I don't want
copyright infringement from Casper.
Yes. But yeah, it should be coming
awesome.
out sometime
That's
tonight.
awesome.
I don't know.
Oh, love it. Instead, I just get a screaming cat in the background sometimes. Roxy says, my book got me in a chokehold literally and physically. I'm reading Vivacious by Lee Rivers, second book in the Intro to Darkness trilogy, and the scene I just read, Chef's Kiss. It's a dark romance. So Roxy's in her dark romance era.
I gotta look this sucker up.
Yeah, right? Saki's like, I'm on it. And Roxy says, yay, Cajun. Yes, cheering on Cajun for her finish. Therese says, I hit the thumbs up as soon as I got here. Whoops, Missy, you keep touching things. And I don't even usually chat. Well, I appreciate that. And thank you for saying hello. Welcome. We don't fight, I promise.
Zero is called psychotic obsession, so
that sounds right up your alley.
It's on Kindle Unlimited.
There you go.
Okay, bookmark for later perusal.
Now we might have hit a bingo on Sprint bingo.
Thanks, Roxy.
Anita says, congrats to anyone who finished a book tonight. And
so
Tanny
close,
says,
so close.
You'll finish it on the next one.
Yeah.
Hi. We didn't say hi to you. And Anita says hi to Lee. And Anita's asking, how are our furry friends doing tonight? They're chill.
Good here. As I went, yeah, good boy.
And Cajun says, it always makes me laugh when Kairu slides in from the side. Absolutely. He's just like, hello.
He just slides in. Ladies and Brian.
And Tanny says, sweet puppy, give him a big hug for me. Yes.
Yeah, do. Oh, puppy. Yeah.
And Roxy says, oh, no, I didn't know that. I'm so sorry for your loss, Sarah. Thank you, Roxy. Yeah. It was hard. Cajun says, Missy Moo, pretty girl. Yeah, and she's actually also being affectionate with other people. Like my aunt was over on Saturday, and she came up and let her sniff her, or sniffed her fingers or whatever. And then my sister-in-law was just here just a little bit ago, and the same thing, where she would usually hide. So Presley was our resident greeter, so maybe she's now taking over his duties, I'm thinking.
Oh. Maybe she
Presley
wants
never knew a
some...
stranger.
She wants some affections.
No, that's it. That's it. And hugs to Missy too, yes. And Amy says hi to Kairu and Missy. And Pat says, be right back, getting my dinner. Excellent. Lauren says, my cat passed in March. I'm so sorry. She had 5 seizures. Oh, Lord. In front of me and passed, and I stood by her side all night. It was really hard. I am so sorry for your loss. Oh, I'm telling you, I don't care what people say. They're a part of the family. I like them more than some of my family members.
It must have been so distressing.
To be there for it, 100%.
Well, for the cat, too. But
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
For Lauren, yeah.
Absolutely. And Romantic Bookworm says, hi, everyone. I finished up The Last Dragon King, yay, by Leah Stone last night, which I enjoyed. I might start Deviant King by Rena Kent or the bump in their Forbidden Reunion, Fast Track Billionaires #1. I'm guessing that's a Presents novel based on the title. I honestly want to do a video on my channel, like presents novel or not presents novel, and like have these like, just the titles. That would be so much fun.
That would be fun.
Or have my viewers send in suggestions and I have to guess whether they are or not based on the titles.
There you go.
Maybe you can set up a special live stream.
Right? That's a great idea. Lauren says, I'm so sorry for your loss. It's so hard when you lose a pet. It really, really is.
Yeah.
Meg says, hi all, reading Wonderful by Jessica Townsend and walking on my walking pad. Wonderful.
Nice. Good for you.
Mm-hmm. And Caden says, oh, to Lauren, I am so sorry, honey. I know it was so hard, but she knew you were with her. Yes. Ow. And Tanya says, Casper is a sweetie. Yes, absolutely.
Thank you.
And Lauren says, we do not have Jimmy John's here either.
Oh, so good.
I was about to say I didn't have it either, but then I looked it up and there's one 2 towns over. So now I'm going to go check it out.
There you go. We just got a Jersey Mike's up here, which I quite like, but they're very expensive. So it's like a once in a blue moon thing. I couldn't believe it. We have a Canadian chain called Mr. Sub, and Garrett and I really like them, but they're very basic. Like, they're not fancy subs. It's like going to Subway, right? And I went last Friday on payday. I think, it'll be a cheap dinner. It was $40 for 2 sub combos. I'm like, you all need to calm down.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't get over the prices. I said, Garrett, we're eating everything at home now. Ramen for all. Like, honestly, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And Romantic Bookworm says, Witches of Mills and Boone. Thank you very much. F1 Romance by Amanda Sinelli. Both on UK. I might start both. Amanda, I have interviewed her. She's a delight.
Okay, wait a second. What was the book called again, please?
That was the Presents one, right?
Fast Track Billionaires.
The bump in their forbidden reunion.
Well, I'm guessing the bump is a baby bump.
You'd think. I don't think it's a speed bump. And Tanya says, losing a pet is like losing a part of yourself. It's terrible. I'm giving hugs to everyone going through it. Thank you so much.
Okay, it's not on KU in this locality.
Oh,
Holy
no.
smokes! Well, I got a VPN, so that's not a problem. But it's $4.99 on Kindle, and this came out. I can't see when it came out. I don't see the release date. But if you want to buy the paperback, it's $88.21.
Good night. Holy cow.
I know.
I was looking up a historical novel, a Harlequin historical like yesterday. And it was one that came out within the last 5 years. And it was $522 for the physical book on Amazon. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's got to be a mistype somewhere, because that can't be accurate.
Yeah, that could be, yeah.
You know?
Marcus did a comic, I'm going to say 25 years ago, and then he re-released it like with some edits 20 years later. The original was selling on eBay for $88. He's like, I wouldn't even buy that.
Oh my God.
He's like, and it's my own thing. He was like, don't buy that.
Please don't.
Like, well, those author copies are going to come in handy.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm hoarding mine, but you know.
Signed. Make sure they're signed. Cajun says, Shmamie would go to Schmal's urn. I mean, in my head, I know she didn't know it was him, but something attracted her to it. We have them all up on a shelf now, like sitting all there together. They're all together. Amy says, I'm sorry for your loss. Mm-hmm. And Roxy says, I bite. Because I said we don't bite. Roxy does. And Barb, of course. Oh, we've got Barb and Roxy together in the chat. This could be dangerous. She says, yes, these ladies don't bite. That costs extra.
Yeah, we got to pay those orthopedic bills.
Yeah.
Orthodontic. The orthopedic, that's a different video category. I say that for OnlyFans.
Cajun says to Barb, that made me snort. And Roxy says, I nibble for free, Barbara.
Don't tell everyone.
Right? Lauren says to Azooks, whereabouts are you? I'm in Cumberland, Rhode Island. We probably live really close to each other. Yeah, because Rhode Island's about this big, right?
It is the smallest state in the Union.
There you go.
Physically, not population-wise.
Okay. Lauren says, thanks. I'm planning on getting a kitten hopefully before the end of the year. Nice.
No.
Yeah, Mom said no more cats. And I'm like, fine. We'll wait till we move and then we'll get more cats. Lauren says, oh, absolutely. I felt so helpless and she was like my best friend. Oh, I miss her so much. And my house is way too quiet without her. Yes. Yes. And Lauren says, I used to call her my emotional support cat because she's been there through all the good times and bad. Yep. They are great listeners, and they don't offer any advice. So you can just assume the advice that they're giving you is good advice, or the advice you want to hear. They agree with whatever
Just
you say.
picturing a dog sitting there and like you mention your problems to it and it is so eager to help.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, have you tried talking to her about it? And it's like,
Yes.
no, I don't want to. Well, if you don't talk to her and you're like, okay, dude, I've seen what you do with your spare time. So when you're not giving me advice, you're dragging yourself across the driveway. So
That's right. I do. I've become obsessed with dog videos, and the thing is, I want a dog next. We'll have to wait till you move. But I'm seeing some of these videos where, like, you come home and the dog greets you at the door, and their whole body is shaking. They're so excited. And I'm like,
yeah.
see, cats don't do this. I love cats, but cats, you don't get this from a cat, you know? Like, and Mary Jo says, hi, Lee. Lauren says, I do love Jersey Mike's. Sign up for their rewards. They always have special deals. Thank you for that suggestion. I'll see if we have that here. And Tanny says, I understand, Lauren. I had a cat for 20 years, and for most of the time, it was just me and her. And I was so lost when she passed. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's hard.
Yes.
And Roxy says, remember when I said I was done with spicy books? Who was surprised I lied?
when she said that, she'd be like, oh, I'm not reading any more spicy books. I don't like the spicy books. I'm not going to read any more spicy books. And I'm like sitting there going, I thoroughly believe you.
She did put the caveat of today at the end. I'm not going to read more spicy books today, you know, like. And Mary Jo says, haha, Roxy and Barbara. And Cajun says, when Shauna passed, it was the first time I had been alone without another living being in the house in 18 years. And it was so strange. No kidding. And Roxy says, Mary Jo, the books I am reading aren't helping my filthy mind.
Helping it a little too much.
Yeah, maybe helping is the. And Mary Jo says, no one is surprised, Roxy. Hilarious. So it is almost 30 past. So we'll jump into another sprint for a half an hour.
Sounds good.
Good. Excellent. I'm going to go make my dinner, but I'll be back very shortly. So happy reading, everybody.
Happy reading.
So how did everybody do?
I was trying to update you and I hadn't unmuted myself.
And welcome to Storm.
Hey, Stormy! And then I'm like clicking on the icon next to my name where the microphone was showing. I'm clicking on that instead of the actual unmute button. I am a special, special girl. Okay, so I finished Well Actually by Maisie Eddings. It is a 6-star read because not only was it good, but I liked it even though it was a second chance romance. So that gets an extra star. If you can make me like a trope that I don't normally enjoy, you get extra points. And then I wrote a letter to a friend. I'm just showing the back of the envelope because you don't want to see their address. And I decided instead of reading one of my arcs to start People Watching by Hannah Bonham Young, because I think, was it Bran, who is staying kind of in the area where this takes place, I think, if I have it correct. Let's see if I can take a look. It's somewhere in Muskoka,
you said it right.
Muskoka, Ontario, which is like a kind of lake area.
Yep, it's a very ritzy area.
Anyway, this is it is People Watching.
Nice. I forgot that she.
So I decided, in honor of all of that discussion, it just kind of made me want to read that book.
Awesome.
Brian?
I got a couple more chapters read in my book, and that's about it. No major update. But you, Tiffany?
Hi, Stormy. I finished editing, and then I read a little bit or listened to a little bit of the hockey romance. I'm going to have to hop off so I can eat supper because I got on like when I got home. So, Sarah, thank you so much.
I appreciate you coming by, Tiffany. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much for the invite, and so good to see all of you guys.
You too.
Everybody have a great night.
You
Bye,
too.
everyone.
Bye, Tiffany.
Bye.
I ate an ice pop and I got to 53% in Hurricane Heist.
Yay.
Your ice pops have flavor?
Black cherry.
Nice.
Ooh,
Yum.
that would be good.
I
How
like
you
the book that you're reading. Hurricane.
Did you read this one, right? Yeah. I thought you did.
What's your Stormy?
I am going to start off with, since I'm not doing the reading vlogs right now, and she is on here. Thank you, Sar. Book came in the mail, so.
Oh, yay!
Do you want to tell the full story of what I sent you?
That's like really funny.
It was weird.
The half torn up or whatever here, like Christmas card, and she sent me another one here.
Yeah, it was like I mailed those Christmas cards like December 1st. And then I think it was around April 23rd that they finally got around to giving me the torn up one that they couldn't deliver because they tore off the bottom half of her address.
Oh, good Lord.
And the Christmas card was still in there. And I was like, oh, I still have some of those cards. So I sent her the complete card. And like, yeah, this is a little late or a little early. I'm not sure. And I had just done my video, including Princess McGee by Maura Seeger. So I was like, she would probably like this, or at least she'd be interested in the fact that the female main character is the daughter of a horror movie maker.
Yeah, I think I remember you had talked about this on one of your lives, maybe, or read.
I might have. I did it in a bargain counter argument after hours, or I should say,
hearing about the horror part or something. I think.
Yeah.
It's
so
an
I
old
was like,
desire, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So might be a little bit much. It wasn't too bad. I mean, the scenes that make it a desire were kind of skippable. So, so I was like, oh, I was holding on to it so I could do the video. And then I was like, oh, there's no reason not to just pop the whole thing into this envelope because I was there. I'm glad you got it because I forgot to save my tracking information.
Yeah. And I am trying to finish Beast Business by Ilona Andrews. I thought it was 204 pages, but my friend Barb was reading it. And she's like, I thought this was supposed to be. She goes, it's only like 118 pages. And I said, well, it's supposed to be a novella, so that's makes more sense. So actually, it has a bunch of filler, all this stuff about all her other books and two of this book and what have you in it. So I think I'm almost done because we are about to attack the people who, at the end. And I think it says I'm on page 88, even though it says I'm only like 47% into the book. But because all that extra,
that'll give your page count a real boost,
right?
Mm-hmm. That's what I've been working on today.
There you go. Awesome. And I ate dinner. Again, hot dogs, macaroni salad, and I read some more of The Book Lover's Retreat while I was eating my dinner. So that was my script. And Lauren says, you laugh. From one end to the other, it literally takes about 45 minutes, maybe an hour, if you hit traffic to get across. What is it, Rhode Island?
Yeah, last time I drove across Rhode Island, it was a beautiful Friday in July. And I got stuck in Rhode Island. I got stuck from all the people who were coming from the south to go to Cape Cod. Mm-hmm. And then I was going to, Burlington, Mass. And when I got to Boston, I got stuck in traffic with all the people who were coming from the Northwest to go to Cape Cod.
Oh, yes, yes.
And I'm like, but I'm just passing through. Why should I have to do all of this traffic stuff? I'm not going to Cape Cod.
And meanwhile, up here, as the joke goes, Toronto is an hour from Toronto. And Ina says, I had my meds, excellent, a slice of pizza, and my air con flipped to 77 because it got to 83 inside, and I felt a bit yuck. Time to chill, yes.
Literally chill.
I was downstairs in the kitchen, and it's like nice down there because there's a bit of a cross breeze in the kitchen, and this room is just like an oven. I came back up, and as soon as I walked into this room, I'm like, it's like an oven.
Dad is still in sweats and a long sleeve shirt.
Good
and
Lord.
I looked at the heater or the temperature thing, and it said it's 80 degrees downstairs. And I'm like, I have a feeling I'm going to be turning the air on, and you're just going to have to sit in a jacket because it was hot downstairs. And I mean, it's like hot enough up here, and I go downstairs to get cooled off, and I'm like, I can't even cool off down here. It's 80 degrees.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Meanwhile, Garrett has to come upstairs from the basement just to warm up because the basement's like an ice box.
Right.
Older houses regulating the temperature, just forget it. You can't do it. Lauren says, the last day that my cat was alive, when I got home from work, she bolted down the stairs, so excited to see me. And then later that night she passed. Aww. She knew. Teresa says, my Walmart quit selling all the Harlequin books as of this May, and as I don't know where to get the latest books. So you can buy them from the harlequin.com website. And the good thing about that is that they often have sales. So like buy 3, get 1 free or something like that. Or you can buy them from Amazon, I think. I'm not absolutely certain, but I would go to Harlequin only because they often have sales.
Where to go.
If you sign up, then they'll send you an email like, we're having
stuff.
Yeah, I have no idea where to go if you want to buy them in person or if you want to look at them in person, though.
Agreed. That's the problem. But I think that's... I also, to my understanding, is that they're not selling mass market paperbacks anymore.
Yeah.
So, that sucks. And Barb says, I love this book so much. The librarian is just wonderful, so full of sassiness. I put some quotes on Goodreads. Go look at them. Then get the book. I have not been this excited for a while now. That's great, Barb. Glad you're enjoying it. And Cadence, I got to 9% of a fresh start on Crumb Carry Island number 5. I thought it said 91%. I'm like, well, Cage is going to finish 2 books during this spring. And Danny says, hi, Storm. And Ina says, comfort reading fan fiction now. Excellent.
Yes.
What fan fiction? What's the fan?
Fandom.
Fandom. Thank you. That's the word. This premenopause thing, man. The words is a thing. Kim got to 33%.
Menopause is great because you don't care anymore. Because you're like, what is the word for that? Well, whatever, man.
Yeah, I don't care. Susan's here. Hi, Susan. She says, good evening, all. And Mary Jo says hi to Storm. And Anita says hi to Storm. Amy says hi, Storm. And Willow got to 46%. Mary Jo got to page 20 out of 406. Anita got to 23% in Death at the Door. Tanny says, I finally decided what to read. Yay! It's a kid's scary book in the new Are You Afraid of the Dark series called The Tale of the Twisted Toymaker. Stormy, have you heard of this?
I didn't
That
know
sounds
they
pretty
had,
good.
I didn't know they had a new version of Are You Afraid of the Dark?
I don't know, but I kind of want to read it.
Right. And Amy said, got to page 71. And she says, that sounds like a fun read, Tanya. And Tanya said, I really enjoy scary kids books, but I don't like the adult ones. Hey, Amy's here. Hello, she's listening to The Assassin's Blade. And Anita says, have a great night, Tiffany. Oh, Kim says, I need to get some banana popsicles. Okay, I thought I was the only one who liked those back in the day.
My dad likes the banana popsicle. I was never a big fan.
I liked them. They were good. And I did see on social media that bubbly, the carbonated water, they have a, what is it, the rocket flavor coming out, like the red, white, and blue rocket flavor coming out.
Oh.
And of course, as soon as they put up, I type in, and me and a bunch of other people, is it going to be available in Canada? Radio silence. I'm like, of course it's not. So make my way down.
They should have done a red and white one for Victoria Day.
Right, for Canada,
I wish I liked like seltzer waters and things like that, the bubbly waters and things, but I don't.
No.
They are not like soda pop carbonation.
I also find sometimes they're not quite sweet enough for my taste.
Yeah.
Because whenever I drink it, it just tastes like seltzer water with no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of, I agree.
And Annie says, hi, all. Still reading a BSC book, Stacy and the Mystery at the Mall. And somebody asked me in my comments of my video today, yes, next week, Tiffany and I are going to be doing the next installment of the Babysitters Club discussion video over on Tiffany's channel.
The real mystery at the mall is, how do you pay for parking?
How do you pay for anything?
I went to the mall the other day, and that was the struggle I had.
You got to pay for parking at your mall?
This was the mall in Stamford, which is very close to New York City, so yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is when I went to the Barnes & Noble outlet.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it turned out that the parking was only $1 for the first. I had to estimate how long I was going to be there, so I was like an hour. He's like, that's $1, and I didn't have any cash, and I had to run around asking people where to go to pay for it, and all of this stuff. And I'm like, and I had to use a credit card. So I'm like, by the time they got their $1, they had probably spent $15 getting it from me. And yeah, so that was weird. Didn't care for that aspect of the trip.
No, absolutely not.
Sarah, if you haven't watched my book haul, my latest book haul that I got books from my aunt, there were a few Babysitters Club Sweet Valley High and things like that.
Nice.
I shall go and check that out. And Mary Jo says, I don't think I know that Babysitters Club book, Annie. Then again, I never got all the way through the series. Well, now is a good time. Roxy says, hey, we're having hot dogs with all the fixins too. I'm very boring with my hot dog. I literally have cheese on it and that's it. Pat says, want to tell you all good night. I need to go to the hospital in the morning for blood work and then to the podiatrist. Best of luck, Pat. I hope it all goes well for you. I'm at the hospital on Wednesday for blood work and all the things. Carmen says, hi, everyone. Just joining in on the fun. Well, welcome, Carmen. Welcome. And Tanya says, oh, Ina, thank you for the reminder. I forgot to take my night ones. Yep. Take your meds.
This is for Carmen. Go check the Jan's little thingy, because I put in there if we wanted to read books for next month, so you can say yes.
We need was it BookTube Mama who would come in and tell us like to take our meds and hydrate, check the laundry, and so on? Right.
That's what we need. I need those reminders now. Tanny says night to Pat. Lauren says, oh no, that's horrible. Yeah, I anticipate this weekend that it's going to be just as bad. Oh yes, it's Memorial Day weekend for you guys. Going to Cape Cod. I don't go anywhere near there during holidays in the summer.
Well, my dad lived in, when he was growing up, they lived in whatever that county is. They didn't actually live in Cape Cod, but they lived on the way to Cape Cod. So they'd just sit out and watch all the cars go by. Plymouth County, that's the name of it.
Yeah, everybody here in the summer from this weekend until Labor Day now, it's going to be heck around here because everybody heads up north to go to their cottages. Those lucky people have cottages and trailers. So all the main highways are like packed from Friday night until like after lunch on Saturday. And then they'll be packed again on Sunday coming home.
The last time I went to Cape Cod, it was in the middle of a week in like February.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Getting there was not a problem.
I live in a lake town, so it's one of those once school starts letting out, traffic becomes hell on wheels, and you have to learn the back roads. That way, you know, the locals take the back roads, and the tourists.
That's right.
Take the main roads. So
That's right. And Garrett and I have talked about it. Like, you know, one of those dreams. If one day we come into money, we would like to buy a trailer up at a lake somewhere to go like every weekend in the summer. And I said I would be that person who would leave right after work on Friday because I want to make the most of it. You know what I mean? Drive up and then I've got the whole weekend up there, right?
Yeah.
But some of these people don't leave till like 10 in the morning on Saturday. I'm like, your weekend's half over.
Yeah.
By the time you pack up the kids and the dogs and the car, I don't know. Ina says, a mix. Harry Potter, Supernatural, Sherlock, Twilight. Some of them are crossovers between them. Ooh, that's very interesting fandom. And Tanya said, I think the book started coming out last year for the new series. Oh, for the Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yeah, I saw that. There's like 3 books in that series. You know, and the covers don't look real spooky, so that's good. I mean, to me, they don't look real spooky. But I think a lot of the middle grade books are spookier than some of the adult books on the cover.
No joke.
Yeah.
Have you seen the new Lindsay Curry, Stormy? The X something?
X Marks the Haunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've read that one. Yeah.
Was it any good? Because it's on my list for middle grade.
Yeah, I liked it. You know, it's your typical, ghost story that she does. It has a place that you can go and look up.
Okay, then I'm happy. If it's got some sort of historical twist to it, that's what I like. And he says, are we talking about the inexpensive ones? The ones with 2 sticks? Adore those. Yes. Love me.
Inexpensive popsicles are the only kind I can get.
Right?
I can't afford anything else.
Jane says, I bought that flavor at the Great Canadian Dollar Store, Sarah. If you're talking about the Mountain Dew one, it was good. No, I'm talking about the bubbly, the BUBY water, the carbonated water. But I do know that, what's the vodka place? Anyway, one of the vodka companies brings out a cooler of the rocket flavor. I can't drink anymore, so I just love those rocket popsicles. They're my favorite. Roxy says, here she says, if I take my meds, I will be no fun.
If I take my meds, I'll be nothing but fun. Well, I'll be really fun for about 30 minutes and then I'll fall asleep.
Okay, fair. Esther says, oh, good, Storm. I am so ready for Jance. And
I think we all need a little Jance in our life right now. We're all kind of like stalled out and like
a lot of book slumping. I'm realizing lately. I'm noticing lately. I'm hearing it. Even my aunt. We were talking about it on the weekend. She says, yeah, every book she picks up, she's just like, I'm not interested. You know. Mm-hmm. It's got to be the season, the change of the season. Lauren says, oops, there's a mall in Rhode Island. You have to pay for parking as well as in Providence, which is our city's capital. Interesting. And Anita says, Lee, you and me know about the traffic, don't we?
Yep. So I'm like, not even worth talking about.
Right? And Mary Jo said, Lauren, since when do you have to pay to park at the mall? And Tanya says, Lindsay Curry has a new book. I love her. Yeah, I saw it, and I'm like, I was able to get my hands on a copy of it, so I'm like, I'm reading that for middle grade.
Yeah, it came out in January. It's about Graceland Cemetery that is Does it say where it's at? I can't remember if it's like one of those in like Chicago or someplace too. But
That's usually where she sets her stuff, though, so that makes sense. Yeah. And then Roxy says, you gotta read the spicy books. So it is 20 after 7, and just to annoy Storm, we're going to read till 10 to the hour. And then we'll come back and we'll finish off because I got to get up at stupid o'clock in the morning so I can catch a bus.
I'm deck out now. So
you're heading out now?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for joining, Sock. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. I enjoyed it. Nice to see everybody on camera and in the chat. Hopefully, I'll see at least some of you at 2 p.m. on Wednesday for midweek motivation, 2 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday for midweek motivation. Come one, come all. It's a good time.
It is.
Oh, and by the way, I have a video up. It's the Barnes and Noble, my field trip to the Barnes and Noble outlet in Stamford. I know.
Exciting.
I think Brian has already seen it because he left a comment. Thank you for doing that. Appreciate it.
Brian was on the ball for videos this morning. Brian was on the ball for videos this morning.
Well, until he lost his signal.
Yeah. About 8, 9 o'clock, I was watching. I think it was Lauren's video, and I was listening to it, and I was working, and then it just paused, and I'm like, why did it get so quiet? And then just the dreadful twirl, and I'm like, oh, great.
Oh, and by the way, Lee, and also Lauren in Rhode Island, and Anita, in case you were thinking of going to the Barnes and Noble outlet, they're only going to be there until the beginning of July.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they lost their lease, and I thought they had gotten it back, but then they're just writing out their lease as an outlet. So, if you were interested in going, or you just watch my video and you'll be like, oh yeah, I know what this is. I mean, I had a good enough time, but yeah. I didn't know if you were thinking of going.
Though, because you'd hate to like plan it for like later in the summer and then it's not there.
Right.
Well, yeah, that's why I was like, if you didn't watch my video, you wouldn't necessarily know that, and you'd be like, "Ooh, Barnes and Noble outlet, relatively close to where I am," and they did have a lot of, they did have a lot of mysteries and thrillers. So
nice. Thank you.
And I didn't really check out the children's section. Anyway, so I just wanted to make sure that people knew that who live in this area and who were thinking of going. It's like, yeah, you still have about 6 weeks or so. So 7 weeks. So. Okay, well, thank you for having me, and bye, everybody.
Bye. All right, everybody, we'll read till 10-2. Happy reading.
Sounds good. Happy reading.
And how did everybody do?
You're on mute, Brian.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. I am working on getting a video for BookTube. This will be my book haul that's coming out Wednesday. And then I was too ambitious and tried to upload 2 at a time. My book review for Murder vs. Small Town Honey should come out Friday. And then my weekly update should be coming out in about 10 minutes. So we'll.
Awesome.
Very nice.
But late.
I actually just caught up on a video I remembered I was watching this morning, had to pause to go to work. I was like, let me get back to that now. So I just finished that. What about you, Storm?
I'm at page 98, according to my thing. So if it's about 118 pages, I'm almost.
You got that.
Excellent. And I got to about 25% of the way through Anatomy of an Alibi by Ashley Elston. And I'm enjoying it. It's interesting. I'm like, I know it's a thriller. You're like, what's happening? What is happening? I don't understand.
Yeah.
But that's the enjoyment of a thriller.
I did get to a sweet part in the book. So J.R.R. Tolkien, whenever his kids were little, he would write them letters posing as Father Christmas and kind of just tell them the story of what's going on at the North Pole. And he did that, I think he said for up to 26 years. 23 years. So I was just like, oh, such a good dad.
That's so sweet.
That's cool. I read that Father Christmas or whatever it is that he has. It has all the letters in it or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Very cool.
Oh, that'd be a nice read for the holidays.
Yeah, it's nice and short and yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. I wonder if my dad ever read it because he was a big Tolkien fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only reason I can say I've read Tolkien. I've never read more.
I read The Hobbit in high school, so I've read Tolkien. People saying bye to Sock. And yes, thank you, Lauren. It was Smirnoff vodka that had the rocket pop flavor, red, white, and blue flavor. Mm-hmm. I just love it. I even actually at the grocery store today they had the Sour Patch Kids. They have the red, white, and blue ones out for summer, so I bought a bag of those while I was there today. My treat. And Kim says, y'all keep my friend Beth in your prayers. This is the girl I'm working for. She's battling breast cancer for the second time. They are trying to avoid having to do feeding tube. Oh, chemo is making her horribly sick. Oh, I'm so sorry. And thoughts and prayers to her. Cancer is horrific. Lauren says, thank you for letting me know. I would absolutely love to go there. Oh, so it must be the bookstore that Sock was talking about. She says, thank you. I really appreciate that, Sock. And I just started following your channel. Wonderful. And Willow says, praying for your friend Kim. Mary Jo got to page 24 to 406. Have a good night, everyone. See you soon. Have a good night, Mary Jo. Thank you for joining. And Cajun had to deal with a phone call. Not fun. Tanya says, I made it to page 58. And Esther says, have a good night, ladies. Thank you, Esther. You as well. Anita got to 32%. Amy got to page 82. Thank you for the sprints. Good night, everyone. You as well, Amy. Annie got to 55%. We got to, she says, read about 50 pages. She says, oops, I mean 38 pages. Still very good. He said, reading about Tony Stark trying and falling hard to flirt with Harry Potter and a charity gala has me cracking up. That's a pairing I didn't see.
I'm like one of those that I've never read fanfic because I just don't want to put them in situations that they weren't in the actual books. And so I can't do
Not what the author intended. And Kim says, I read the Father Christmas book, Christmas of 2024. There we go. Nice. Eric says, am I too late for a sprint? I am reading the Iliad, and some motivation would be nice. Oh, I'm so sorry. We're just finishing off for the night. Apologies, though. And good for you for trying out the Iliad.
You could always replay this back and watch it
right,
later.
Absolutely. Thank you, Brian. Excellent point. Excellent point. And Amy says, praying for your friend Kim. Kim says, thanks, y'all. Good night, she says. Tanya says, night, everyone. And Kim says, thanks for the sprint. So thank you, everybody. Now, Stormy and Brian and I were on last night. Lee, you were not on Tiffany's last night, right? Do you want to
Correct.
share what you've got coming up on your channel?
Tomorrow I have a video. If you like this adult book, try this middle grade book.
Oh, I love that.
Nice.
See how it goes.
That's going to be awesome. Oh, it's exciting. And yes, for anyone who doesn't know, Stormy and Lee are two of the co-hosts for Middle Grade March. You still have like almost 2 weeks or so to read some middle grade books. So read some middle grade books and participate.
Middle grade May.
Hey,
Middle grade May, thank you.
Middle grade
I
May.
am so. I was saying March in my video today earlier. I'm like, you know why? I want March weather back.
Yes.
Yes.
And Kim says I read fan fiction of Scarecrow and Mrs. King.
Interesting.
And he says, thanks for the sprints. Everyone have a great night. Be safe. Stay warm and cozy. Oh, I'm too warm. Stay cool and cozy. And I hope to see you all soon. Oh, and Roxy said, thank you for the sprints, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good night. Thank you guys for joining, Brian, Lee, and Stormy. I appreciate you guys. And we'll see you later.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.